Hello everyone. My name is Tristan Ray D. Vasquez, and in this video, I am going to show you our website, which is specifically specifies as a dynamic website. So before I'm going to show you the code, I am going to show you first the overview of our website of what it looks like. So this is our website. So first, we have a toggle menu, or the menu that stores the navigation links, which is the home, course, about, contact, and login. And we also have a report an issue in order there would be issues that the user want to report, or want to like they want to address. So if I will press the back in order for the website to return to its original state. So here we also have a introduction about the website. So here we also used a slideshow in order for the images to be changed. So here at the bottom is the courses offered uh, in the website, which is the Python, Java, and the C programming. And at the bottom of the courses offered is the information of what the website is all about. And then at the bottom of the about information of the website is the admission, which if a user is interested, they can be enrolled to the specific course they want to enroll. So that is the overview of our website. So I will show you more later, but first I am going to show the code, and we will take it step by step in order to understand the functionalities of the website. So here is the code. So all that you can see here from the top to the bottom of this website, from the top to the bottom of this website, here to the top, is stored inside the index.html. So the as you can see that we have a external CSS, which is linked to a style sheet, that style.css, which specifies as this one, which we will talk about later. So but first, we must focus on the index.html, since this is the like the overall of the website. So we have a title group 4, we have a header, nav class, nav bar, slide text. So I have inputted a or put a uh, comment in order for us to identify each block easily, so we do not get confused. So here, in this block of code, this specifies as the toggle menu icon, which specifies as this one, which inside the toggle menu is the navigation, which is the navigation links, which is this one, the home, course, about, contact, and login, which is the navigation links. And at the bottom of the navigation links is this the report an issue. So I have inputted a comment that specifies the report an issue. So uh, as you have seen earlier, that if I press the report an issue, it will show a report form, which the user can input their name, email, and the issue they have encountered in the website, or the issues that they want to be addressed. So I'm going to press back in order for it to return to its original state. So here uh, we have a title, report an issue, the name, your email, and the issue they want to be to report. So here we have a submit button and a an anchor link which is after the user has inputted the issue, and after they click the submit, the website will bring back to the index.html. And what that does is that it brings you to the index.html, more like refreshing the website. So at the bottom of the code is the home content. So in the home content, we have a section ID home and a div class home and a div class slideshow container, which stores the images that you can see here. That this specifically is a slideshow that changes images, three images. So uh, here we have specified the image number 2 and the image number 3. So this one is the content or the text that you will see in here. So these are the text. So we have also a button, learn, that when I press the learn button, it will bring you to the course pack or the courses offered. So as you can see here, we have a anchor href course pack, which brings you to the course section. So here is the course content. So in the course content, we have a course icon and a course pack, which here uh, the learn, what you have seen earlier when I press the learn button, it specifically brings us to the course that have been offered in the website. So uh, here we have a image for the Python and the link to the Python file. We have a image for the Java and the link for the Java HTML file. We have a image for the C language, and we have the link for the C language HTML. So the here you can see that it has an image, the Java, and the programming, and then the link that I have specified is the learn button. That if I press the learn button, it will bring us to the Python HTML file, which brings us to the gives us more information about the language. Here is the introduction of the Python. So let us actually view the python.html. So here, as you can see, we have the introduction. We have the introduction of the Python, and then the features, the use cases, the device, and then the advantages and disadvantages of the Python, which is this content, and this content is specified as the python.html that you can see here. So if I go back, it will bring back. So let us view the Java also. So same goes for the Java. Shows the introduction of the Java, and the at the bottom brings more information about the Java, about the features of the Java, the devices, and the advantages and disadvantages of Java. So here is the HTML for the Java. This one. Um, it is same as for the Python, and also let us go back. It also has the same um, structure design of the C programming. So it has the information of the C programming and more information on the C programming, same as the Python and the Java, which is the C language is stored in the C language HTML file. So this, as what you can see here, is also the same as what you can see in the website. So let us go back. Oops. So here, so at the bottom of the let us go, I'm sorry, so let us go back to the index HTML. So at the bottom of the courses is the about content. As you can see here, this is the information that the website is all about. So this is what you can see here. So this part or this content tells more about the website. And then at the bottom of the about content is the admission, which the admission is where the user can actually enroll or apply to the specific course that have been offered in the website. So uh, here you can see the student, it has an admission, student ID, name, address, age, course, email. As what you can see here, it also has the same um, info, student ID, name, address. So in this admission, it has a form ID admission and a method post and an action create account. So the create account .php is where the when the user has inputted their information, the create account .php is the process in order to store that data that the user has inputted. This process will store the information that the user has inputted into the database. So um, let us view the create account.php, which is the process of the information when the user inputted their information. So in this part, the server name, username, password, and DB name is this is used in order to specify the username, uh, the specifies the database. So the password of the database and the uh, database name that specifies as the test DB. So in the con equals to new MySQL server name, this block of code ensures that there would be a connection to the database, and if ever there would be an error, this would be displayed, the connection failed, if there is problem with the connection to the database. So this part ensures that if the information is submitted, so um, then this block of code will retrieve the information that the user have inputted into the admission form, which the user have inputted the information from this part. Then it will retrieve, and then this insert student information into the student table. So the user have inputted the information here at the admission form, then it will be transferred or inserted into the database into the student table. So uh, So if the insertion or the information is now stored in the database, it was a successful process, then this header location index.html will display the index again, which is like if ever the process is successful, it will more likely the website will refresh, and it is said that the process has been successful. So uh, in the index, let us view. So here in the index, we also have a image which also has a animation which specifies as this one, and then we have the footer text which is displayed in the ID at the footer text which is displayed here. So uh, since we are talking about the admission, we might as well as input some information in order for it to specifically see if it actually works. So let us input some examples. 1, 2, 4. Name let us no let us let's just say uh, Jerwin. Let's just say Jerwin. Jerwin Noval. Then address, let's just say uh, Tapilon, Tapilon, uh, Dan Bantayan, Bantay, Cebu. So age is let's say 21. Course is just say Java. And email, let's just say try. It's just an example, guys. So do not worry. So gmail.com. This is just a test. So once I submit, the index will now refresh, as you can see here. So the index specifically refreshes and then go back to the index and then forms all the animations. So as you can see here, the animation now is cleared, and then um, once that has been performed, then the information has been successfully stored into the database. So after we have inputted some data into the admission, we might as well as test the report an issue. So here we are back to the website. So we will press report an issue and then we will input our name. So let's just say Jerwin Noval. Uh, we have the try at Gmail. This is just a test, and then we specify as an issue that need let's just say lagging and lagging and okay. So once we submit the issue, the website will likely like refresh, indicating that the data was successfully stored into the database. So let us go back to the code code of the website. So here, this is the structure of the report and issue. So as you can see here, we have a action mentor that PHP. The mentor specifically specifies as the like the process of storing the data into the database, and then let us view the mentor. So just like the admission, it specifies the server name, local host, username as the root, the password as none, and the DB name or the database name as the test DB. And then the con new server name, which specifies as a connection that if there would be an error into the connection field will be displayed. And this one checks if the form or the data have been submitted, and if it does, then the issue name, email, and issue from the form that the user have inputted will be retrieved, and then it will be stored into the database here. So as you can see, insert into which specifies that it will be stored into the database. And then in this part, if the data is successfully stored into the database, then um, the header location index HTML, which brings you to the index HTML. As what I have said earlier, it is like the website has refreshed. So um, if that happens, it specifies that the data that the user have inputted, like if the user inputted the issue, then the issue have been stored into the database, and then the administrator can see the report issue that the user have sent, and then later on, we will talk more about the administrator, but first, let's just focus on the website first, and then the other files. So now we are going to discuss about the CSS. So here is the style.css that have been applied into the website. So the first thing is you will notice that this one is indicates that it is a universal. So to all the files that have linked to this CSS will be this one will be applied to all the files that has a link on this CSS file. So the margin has a 0 padding and a box sizing, a border box, and a font family Poppins sans serif. So another one is a body. It has a background color, a header. The position is fixed and a top 0 left with padding, background color, display, and other CSS rules, which specifies as this one, header. And then uh, the menu icon, which specifies as this one. So the line, which has a CSS rule of width 25 pixels, height 30 pixels, background color, margin, and transition, specifies as this one, the lines inside the menu icon. And then the menu list visible specifies as the list stored into the menu. So moving on, the nav bar A specifies as the navigation bar anchor, which also specifies as this navigation links. So the navbar A hover, what this does is that it adds a little like animation that when I hover over the navigation links, it has a animation. So here we have a dot home targeting the home, which is the home content. It has a position relative, justify content, space between, background color, display, align items, padding, margin top, width, display, grid template, columns, and gap, which specifies as this one, which is belongs to the home content. The home content H3 has a font size 32px, font weight 700, color white, margin 3 pixels, margin 10 pixels, 10 pixels. The slideshow container image is specifies as the slideshow that changes images. So the home content specifies as the home content, like this one. And then we have the home content paragraph, which is this one, and the button, which specifies the button box as this one. So, moving on to the bottom, we have a, oh, by the way, the button box hover is when I hover over a button and it adds a shadow effect like this one, like a glow effect. So moving on, we have the course section, which has the course stored, the course text paragraph, the course image, the course service text, course service text H1, which is stored inside here, the content for more information on the courses. So moving on, so it has a text paragraph with a color white, font size, font weight, margin. So here we have the about, which is the information of the website, and then we have a information. We have the information on the website of what the website is all about, and then we have the about text paragraph, um, which is indicates as this one, and then we have the label for the contact, the input type, and then the admission, which specifies as this one, the admission, from the word admission. So so uh, back. So here we have a information image and information. Do not be confused of the word information, because the information only specifies as this image right here. So do not be confused from the word information. It is not here. The information does not specify here, but specifies this image. So here we specifies as the button. Uh, Now the login, um, um, the login mostly specifies as this one. So we will tackle this later on. So I am only going to show you this first. So the login specifies as this one. So the login label, which is this one, and then the login input, which is this one. Then the login link, the login h2, the button login, and that would be all for the CSS that has been applied into the website. So after discussing on CSS, we are now going to discuss the JavaScript that have been applied into our website. So here you can see a constant SR equals to scroll reveal, which has a distance of 65 pixels, a duration of 2600, and a delay of 450, and a reset true. So you may be wondering what is scroll reveal. So scroll reveal is the website that is applied into our website. It is like a animation. So here, let's just reload this. So this is what you call scroll reveal, like the animation. That the purpose of what I call this scroll reveal, because when I scroll, it will reveal the as you can see, it will reveal the text, the content of the website. So and that is why I call it scroll reveal, because when I scroll, it will reveal the context of the website. So um, let's get back to our VS Code. So here we have the SR reveal. So this indicates that the home content, image, about text, course service, course text, course image is affected by the scroll reveal. So as you can see here, as long as there is animation, then it is affected with the scroll reveal. So yeah. So all of this in the website is affected with the scroll reveal. So uh, at the bottom of the scroll reveal indicates as the function for the slideshow, um, which slide shows bunch of images into the home content. So this slideshow changes images, 3 images specifically. So at the bottom, we have a login. We also have a login form style block, which displays, and a login form style display none, which is to not display. And we also have a function toggle menu, which specifies that the menu list should be visible, which is this one. So um, that would be all for the JavaScript that have been applied into our website. So after discussing about the JavaScript that have been applied into our website, it is now time to move and discuss about the login, which is the login.php as you can see here. So before I discuss or tackle about this, let us uh, view first the interface of the login. So this is the interface or the like the display of the login. So this is specifically used for the administrator in order to gain access or information from the website that the users have inputted from the website, so that the administrator can gain information about the issues and the users who have enrolled into the website. So let us go back. So as you can see here, we have a style sheet, style.css, which is stored in the style, as what I have said earlier, that the login is stored also in the style.css. It has a dot form position relative left 100 px and a top 50 pixels. So the container has a display grid template, and a gap. The login, which specifies as this one, uh, all of that has a CSS rule of this one, which has a width of 400 pixels, a height of 400 pixels, a border, and other CSS rules. So it has a login label of color white. So here, the label, which specifies as the username, this one, and then it has the um, the login input for the password again, and then this text specifies as the username, the login anchor, the login h2, and the image. So at the bottom is the structure of the HTML, which is this one, structure. So at the bottom of the this one, at the bottom is the image, which specifies as this one. So in order for the administrator to log in, we must view the process, which is in action. Process that let us view the process first. So if the username post, username retrieve, the username and the password will be retrieved. If the username is equals to admin and the password is equals to admin, so if the administrator entered the username as admin and the password as admin, it will guide the administrator to the dash, which gains information of the data that was received from the website from the users. And then if that is the login was unsuccessful, then it will display an incorrect username or password. So that would be all for the login and the process of the login. So after discussing about the login and the login process, we are now going to actually enter the administrator interface. So we are just going to input the username and the password, and then it will bring us to the administrator interface. So this is the administrator interface, and these are the sidebar navigation menu, and this is the navigation links. But before I dig deep into each and every single one of the navigation links, we must first discuss, or we must first learn the structure of this interface before we dig deep into these navigation links. So let us go back to the VS Code. So the one that you see here is the dashboard, which is this one. But before we dig deep into that, we must first go to the index, which is the interface of the administrator, which is this one, this one, this one, the whole design. So here we have used a index.css, which specifies as the index for this one. We also used a internal CSS with a body of margin, the sidebar, which is this one, and then um, the sidebar unordered list, which is the sidebar unordered list, which is inside the unordered list is the navigation links, and then the sidebar unordered list list items targeting, which has the following CSS rules: the sidebar unordered list and list items anchor. The sidebar unordered list items anchor hover, that when the mouse hovers into it will change it. Once the mouse hovers into the navigation links, it changes color. And then uh, at the bottom would have the header, had title of idiot code, and then um, the navigation links, which is the dashboard, the student, the teacher, a teacher, and a log out. So this is the structure of the administrator interface for the navigations. And then here is the index, which has a body padding 0, margin 0, the container, the head containing the CSS rules, and then the head each one. And lastly is the connection. This ensures that we are connected, or we have a connection to our database. So we must specify the server name, the username, the password, and the database. And then this one, as what I have said earlier, creates a connection. And then if a connection has an error, or it has an successful connection, unsuccessful connection is it will display a connection failed. So that would be all for the interface for the administrator. So now we are going to discuss the sidebar navigation menu, which is stored, uh, which stores the navigation links. So the first thing is the dashboard. When I click the dashboard, it will display the report issues that the user have reported or addresses some of the issues. So as you can see here, the one that we have tested is stored in the dashboard. So let us go to the code. So here, as you can see, uh, we have a include. So what this means is that the include statement in PHP is used to insert the contents of one PHP file into another PHP file. So the index CSS is included into the dashboard. So um, so the CSS here in the app index.css is actually included into the dash. So also we have a title document, and then we also have included the index. So the index from the previous or the earlier discussion, we have the index.php here is included into the dashboard. So that is why the interface is much like the index, but the dashboard is added. So here we also have a div class container, a report issue, and a class content. So we also have included a connection, which enable us to connect to the enable us to retrieve this information from the database. So here in order to display this information, we must require a connection. So here we included the connection, and here the SQL select um, all from issue, which is selects all the issues stored in the database and assigned to the SQL, and the result is equals to connection query, while the SQL is assigned to the issues from the database, so it will be assigned to the result. If the result is greater than number of rows, then is equals to 0, then which is um, equally or it is a true, then it will display the names of the names of the users who have reported an issue. It will display their name, email, and the issue they have addressed or reported. So that is why you can see the issues that have been reported here. So the next thing that we are going to discuss is the view student. So in the view student, these are all the students that have been enrolled into the course. No? So here, once they have inputted into the admission form and then they submit their information, then it will be stored into the view student. So let us view the code for the view student. So here we have included the index, same as the dashboard. We have a padding of 10 px, which is the table, the th, and the td, which we have a titled document, and we also have included the index in order to have the same interface like the index. So it is included, the index is included into the view student .php. So now um, we have included the index.php, and in order to display the data that the students or the users that have been enrolled into the specific course into from the website, we must declare a connection. So here we have included connection. So as you can see here, this specifies as the connection in order to have a connection through the database. So here we have assigned the SQL to select all from the student that have been stored into the database, and then it is assigned to the SQL, and then the result is equals to the connection, a query, that when the SQL has all the students inside the database, it will be assigned or be stored into the result. So here, if the result is greater than the number of num rows is greater than 0, which is it has multiple, let's just say, uh, multiple enrollees, like um, more greater than 10. So let's just say 10 is greater than 0, which is true, which executes and displays the student ID, the name, course, address, age, and Gmail. So um, as you can see here, this th is blank because this actually specifies for the delete button. So this is that is why it is empty. So here, um, the output data of each row, while row is equals to result in fetch as of, which is fetch as of is an array which fetches the data in the database in a row style. So this displays the student ID, name, course, address, age, and Gmail, and then the result. So that would be all for the view student in the administrator interface. So here also in the delete, we have also have a process for the delete button. So here, let's select the delete student. So once first we have to check if the form is submitted. then include your database connection file. So we must include the connection of the database in order to gain access to it. So the student ID is equals to post to student ID retrieves the student ID from the form, and then in order to make this function in order to make this button function is we need to assign an SQL to delete from student from the student table where student ID is equals to student ID that the specified student ID that the administrator want to delete. If the MySQL query con SQL um, header location dashboard view student that PHP will likely bring you to the view student back. It will bring you back to the view student. So that would be all for the delete student. So after discussing the view student and the delete student, we are now going to discuss the view teacher. So here is the display of the view teacher. So uh, it has a teacher ID, the name, the department, and the Gmail and the delete. So let us go to the code. Just select the view teacher. So it has a same functionality as the view student. So it includes the index, it includes the connection enabled to gain access to the database. And then the SQL is assigned to select all the teachers inside the database, and then connection, and then executed by the query, and then SQL and the teacher is now once the teachers in the database is shown, then it will be assigned or put into the result. And if the result is or num on rows is greater than 0, which is the teacher is greater than 0, then it will be uh, here teacher ID, name, department, and Gmail, and then output data of each row, and this will only fetch in the HTML table, and then this will fetch and output the data, which is this one will output, and then the fetch ASOC is used to fetch the data in a database from a rows. Then here um, we are going also to discuss the delete teacher, since we have a delete button here. So if server request method is equals to post, this checks if the form is submitted if there would be a teacher, you know, that have uh, that is submitted, and then it includes the connection in order to gain access to the database, and then retrieve the teacher ID from the form, and then delete the specific teacher from the database, and then execute the SQL query. And when it is once it is executed, then it will redirect back to the page where the deletion was initialized. So it will uh, uh, bring you back to the teacher's view teacher. Uh, so that is the whole process in the view teacher navigation link. So lastly, I am going to discuss about the add teacher. So in the add teacher navigation link, we have a teacher ID, the name, the department, and the Gmail, and a submit button. So what this basically does is that it adds a new teacher into the view teachers table. But first, let us view the code for the add teacher. So here we have included the index.css, which is specifies as this one. We have a titled document, also included the index, which is here. So the index is now included into the add teacher. So we have a div class container, a teacher information form as h2, and then we have a teacher process. What this does is that This process indicates that once the information in the add teacher form is filled with data and the submit button is clicked, then the data will go to the teacher process to be stored into the database, and we will discuss that more on later. So here we have a label for name, we have a label for the department, the Gmail, and a submit button. So after the administrator have inputted the teacher and click the submit button, it will now go to the teacher process, which is the action. Now let us view the teacher process. So in the teacher process, there includes the connection in order for us to connect or to access the database. If server name request method is equals to post, and this code checks if the code is submitted. The teacher ID name, department, and Gmail retrieves the data from the add teacher form, and then stores the data into the database. And if it is not stored properly, if it is unsuccessful, and then it would display an error. So let us try inputting some data into the add teacher. So let's just say 1 to 4, 1 to 4, that. Then just say vmath conde here, department kote, then Gmail, just say try@gmail.com. And when I click the submit, it should have it should display the specific teacher that I have added into the view teachers table, which indicates that the teacher that I have added is now stored into the database. So um, now we are going to perform the logout in the navigation link. So if I press this logout, I will be directed into the login interface. So I will no longer have access to the administrator interface. So there, so it displays the login interface. I have I do not have any access to the administrator interface anymore, unless if I log in back into the account into the administrator. So that would be all for this video, and thank you so much for watching, and God bless us all.